Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. I can say good morning. Excuse me. I can say good morning when it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I'm still gonna sing to you. Doesn't matter. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the coffee break. I'm laughing because it's so late. And I hope you all come and connect and be here for the coffee break. We have a lot of cards for you, and we're hoping that you come and share time and join us and have a good time and all of that. And I'm here playing with all kinds of cards and all kinds of oracles and stuff. And it's Wednesday, so we're going to do oracles today. And in no particular order, let me see what we got. We got the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. We have the Elemental Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. We have Celebration of Love by Eva Shackmar Sullivan. The Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. And yes, the next one is also Gospel of Aradia by the one and only Stacy DeMarco, whom announced yesterday that they are not going to be important things anymore, thanks to King Turd. So it is what it is. Where you are at Coffee Break, presented to you by Blue Witch, and everything seems a little discombobulated because everything is a little discombobulated. I'm an hour late, and I haven't done the coffee break since the 18th. So 1, 2, 3. We basically skipped a whole week. Hello, Marvelously Marissa. Marvelously Marissa is back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, I am doing it so late because I completely forgot, and I was not gonna do it because um today we're gonna do the scavenger hunt, and we need to, do the scavenger hunt. Okay. And I remember that I told you today is the day we're going to do the scavenger hunt, and you have to know the clue, and you have to tell me the clue, and then you get a 30% discount on my services and all of that. Oh, baby and grandma are also watching from the Marvelously Marisa front. Salud. I'm still having coffee. I know it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm still going to have my coffee. Full disclosure is we overslept. Both my husband and I overslept, and that's why I'm so late. I am not going to tell you any lies. Okay, first oracle card for today. August 27th of 2025. It already feels like Halloween, so may the divine let us see what we need to see, and that be used for the greater good. We have right away our first Halloween card, and that will be the owl. The owl that comes hooting and hollering for us to start celebrating this fall season, Halloween season, etc., etc. When is fall officially? When does fall begin officially? Is it on the 21st of September? I don't even know. So, silent, winged, and wise, all-seeing creature of the night, show me the way, I will follow you in flight. Should the hootin' owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates the need for wise counsel or further information before you make a decision. Consider action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively. Should the hoot and owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates the need for wise counsel or further information before you make a decision. Considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively. And the little rhyme, silent, winged, and wise, all-seeing creature of the night, show me the way, I will follow you in flight. That's our first card for today from the Halloween Oracle because this is Halloween. And I realized that Tim Burton's birthday was yesterday, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why Halloween starts so early. No, no, no. It has nothing to do with Tim Burton. I have seen all of his productions except for Ed Wood. And I realized that yesterday when my husband shared a post with me where somebody listed all of his movies. I've seen all of Tim Burton's movies. I guess I can say that's the one director I've seen all his movies, except for Ed Wood. And yeah, do you have a favorite Tim Burton movie? I obviously Nightmare Before Christmas, hands down. Okay, card number 2 for today is this one. Marine life. Okay. Marine life is filled with, oh my goodness. This is so cute. It has all kinds of fishes. All kinds of fishes. And number 32. Richness. Fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There is more than one way to find a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. Fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There is more than one way to find a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. I'm thinking fertility is yours, and Marisa, I'm like, unless you want to have another baby right away, maybe be very cautious. But you know, it's also talking about other kinds of richness, and there's richness in community, that is for sure. We are part of so many communities, right? And we have our witchy community, our family community, our religious community, our neighborhood community. We are so intertwined. Oh, good for Jason. Marisa says Jason's working on scheduling his own no baby procedure soon. Good for you both, and the freedom that that will bring to your life. You know, salud. My husband just sneezed. So, speaking of fertility, September, October, November, December, you know, those are the busiest months for yours truly, the Blue Witch. And starting September, we have a whole bunch of events. Let me tell you, what are they? We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Lunatic Mondays on September 8th, the Day of the Goddess, the International Goddess Day. And we have a wonderful interview with Dr. Susan Harper about her book, Feminist Witchcraft. And you might want to tune into that one. That's going to be on September 8th. And then on September 14th, we have the Decolonizing the Goddess classes. We're going to talk about this Temascaltoci, the goddess of the Temascalis or sweat lodges. We don't call them sweat lodges. We call them Temascalis. But I'm saying sweat lodge, so you got an idea of what I'm talking about. And she is the most meaningful deity that is part of the Temascalis. And that class is going to be on the 14th of September, and I hope you join us. Those classes aren't closed. Anyone and everyone can join. You can be Mexican, Mexican American. You can be from other descent, of Latina descent. You can be white. You can be black. It doesn't matter. This culture and this wisdom is for everybody. True indigenous people will never teach you close traditions because we know better. And please learn indigenous culture from indigenous people, entire culture vultures. All right. Okay. This card stuck to my hand like me. And that's what we do in there. Nurture. there is no mistake that I'm reading for Marissa here. We got the card of nurture. For Marissa and baby. And hi Alexa. Alexa just joined. The card is nurture, song of motherhood. Incredible. Nurture. Look at the card, it's so pretty. Never in the history of ever I have had this card at the coffee break until today. And I know that sounds funny because, you know, like how we have all these decks that we repeatedly use. But sometimes we have like this, a new card that we've never seen before. Hello, Alexa. So, you are overlooking an area in your life where you need to give yourself some tender, loving care. You are being inspired to take a mental inventory to find this area in your body that needs special care. Take care of it now. You are overlooking an area in your life where you need to give yourself some tender, loving care. You are being inspired to take a mental inventory to find this area in your body that needs special care. Take care of it now. So that is the nurturing. And you know what? I agree with this sciatic nerve pain that I've been having. The first thing I did, of course, is I went to the doctor. The second thing I did is I went to my massage therapist. And she is amazing. If you need a massage therapist, please look no further than Heal and Flow. Heal and Flow, F-L-O. Heal, ampersand, F-L-O. Heal and Flow. She is the best. And I went to have a massage on Monday. That's why we didn't have coffee break on Monday, because I was having a massage. And I am like 40% better. Her hands are true magic. And she's a very well learned, educated, research person, and she's fantastic. She helped me with my hand. Remember when my hand and I couldn't move my hand? She basically healed my hand. Because what they did on the regular therapy actually atrophied my hand. They put me on a cast for 3 months. Like, how is a tendon gonna heal if you don't move it? To me, it just didn't make sense. But anyway, so that's why we didn't have coffee break, because I was getting a massage. Sorry. And so let me continue telling you. September is going to be so busy. We have the Wisdom Witches Summit. Hello, Sandia! Sandia says, I hope it's a long session because I just got here. Okay. And what's the other message? So glad your hand is healed. My hand is healed, but now it's my sciatic nerve that needs to be healed, and Heal and Flow is doing the work. And I was telling you, September is going to be very busy. We have the Witches Summit, where I'm going to be teaching that shadow work class on Cihuateteoh and Temascaltoci. That's free. So go to Looping Hollow, or go to my website, or go, you know, you'll find it. And then we also have Chicagoland Pagan Pride. And Chicagoland Pagan Pride, I'm going to be teaching as well. We're going to be teaching Xochiquetzali, or Radical Beauty. And we're going to be teaching Chantico and Huitzilopochtli, the warrior essences, because we need warrior essences in our spiritual practices. So September is going to be fun. And then October begins, and it's all the Day of the Dead events. And classes and stuff. And um, if you want me during Day of the Dead or before Day of the Dead or around Day of the Dead, you need to start booking like right meow. Marissa knows because she booked me. They booked me for their wedding like a year and a half in advance. Because I was like, "Are you sure you want to do it on Day of the Dead?" They say yes. And now we're doing the, and then we have the baby blessing on September as well. All right, this one stuck to my hand. Another card with babies. Trust. Trust is the name of the card. So you can see it, Sandia. And then Sandia is going to have me teaching too. I don't know when, but we're going to do some free stuff for Sandia. I don't know if we're going to do it in Spanish, in English. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know. But Sandia is going to put me to work. So thank you, Sandia. Egg Moon. Egg Moon is the name of the card. Trust. Trust yourself. Develop self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. It is the beginning and I trust myself in all things. Spanglish, together for nature, juntos para la naturaleza. So that is the place or the organization, Together for Nature. And Sandia is going to have me teaching for the community, and I can't wait. So trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. It is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. I'm going to read the affirmation again so you can claim it. It is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. So that is the Queen of the Moon Oracle reading. What's up, Alexa? How have you been? And where have you been? You've been all over the planet. And Sandia, where you been traveling lately? You haven't. You went to Colombia last year, didn't you? Or was it this year? It was this year. And how about you, Marissa? Have you traveled anywhere? I know you traveled to the other world to bring your baby, but I don't know if after the wedding you went anywhere. Okay, folks, I've been all over. I'm exhausted. I'm going to see my family in Sicily tomorrow. How cool. Is it true that Europe is about this big? That you can go from one country to the next in like a matter of hours? It is the beginning. I trust myself in all things. Was that the message? I think so. I already put it away. But yeah, I think it sounds right. So Alexa, in the movies they say, and I know the movies are not history or geography, but in the movies they say you can go from one end to another end of a country in Europe within a day and actually be on the next country in a matter of hours. Is that true? We went to Iceland for a short and sweet honeymoon. I love the Blue Lagoon and seeing a lava show. A lava show? Huh, how interesting. And there's something behind this. Oh yeah, Sicily. Last card for today. We're gonna do the scavenger hunt. So if you know the code, if you know the clue, bring it to mind. Don't write it just yet. Okay? Last card for today. From the Gospel of Aradia, we have peacemaking. 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 For those who are bilingual, do you have to say your ABCs on your native language, or can you say your ABCs in your new language? Peacemaking. Peace comes from within. Do not rely upon others or outside influences for permission to be peaceful. Never make decisions when you are angry or experiencing any other intense emotion. Learn how to ground yourself. Forgiveness is something you do for yourself, not for the other person. Some wish deeply for peace to find the middle way. Some may seek reconciliation just as night seeks day. But others want peace only at their will to win. Extremism binds them. They see peace as a sin. How timely is this card? There's also, okay, Alexa is telling us. There's also super cheap options to get around, like 20, $30 to get to Italy by train or by bus. Wow. Brandy sells 312. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have heard that it's really easy to go around and, you know. I come from Mexico, which is a very big country. Don't believe the maps. Mexico is a lot larger than they put it on the maps to be. That's another geopolitical bullshit. And to go from one state to the next, it takes hours and hours and hours and hours. And then, of course, in the United States, which is smaller than how they put it on the maps, but I digress. Um, it's also, you know, hours and hours and hours to be from one place to another. But they say that Europe is really small. That being to Europe is like being around the Mexico City. She says, I would love to visit Mexico. You need to go to Mexico City and you need to go to all the, um, like the pyramids and the museums. And if you go to Mexico City, you need like 2, 3 days just to see the museums. And they're the largest and the oldest in the American continent. And I have to say continent because when I say America, people think I'm talking about United States. No, United States is United States. Traveling in Europe is more efficient and distances are closer. It's like puebleando, no? They say that going to travel in Europe is like puebleando in Mexico. Dicen que España es del tamaño de Chihuahua en México. I think so. Mexico is really big. Mexico is really big. I had a trip booked May for 2020. And then the pandemic. Ooh. Alexa says, when I go to Mexico City, I will be contacting you for tips. Please do. Okay, peacemaking. Peace comes from within. Do not rely upon others or outside influences for permission to be peaceful. Never make decisions when you are angry or are experiencing any other intense emotion. Learn how to ground yourself. Forgiveness is something you do for yourself, not for the other person. Some wish deeply for peace, to find the middle way. Some may seek reconciliation, just as night seeks day. But others want peace only at their will to win. Extremism binds them. They see peace as a sin. Sounds like we're talking about the maggots. But anyway, okay, the time has come. Right now, if you know the password, type it. If you know the password, type it, type it, type it, type it. Whoever types it first wins the 30% discount on any of our services. And watch, nobody's gonna know it. If you know it, type it right now. Right now. Right now. Oh, look at what Sandia got me. Ooh. Nobody has the clue. Oh my goodness. I don't think anybody has the clue for this month. Scavenger's Hunt. The clue for the scavenger's hunt, which is the clue that comes at the bottom of the newsletter. Tapestry! Marvelously Marisa just won. Cool beans. Uh, so for those who are kind of lost, like Sandia, let me remind you what happens. You go to bluewitch.org, you sign up for the newsletter. Every month you get a newsletter. Somewhere in the newsletter, there's going to be a clue. The last Wednesday of the month, I'm going to come and I'm going to ask you to tell me the clue. When you guess the clue, you get 30% discount on any of my services, which include tarot readings, consultation, or a Reiki session, and or limpias. So you can get a 30% discount on a limpia, on a consultation, on a tarot reading, etc. And Marvelously Marisa just won. Type in the word tapestry. And you know why tapestry? Because when we were doing the newsletter, I was at my friend's house, and that's what I was looking at, the tapestry, and that's why that was the clue. So go to bluewitch.org, sign up for the newsletter, peruse the site. Please look at the site, find how beautiful it is, and then send an email to Andrea and tell her how much you love the website, because she works tirelessly on making that website so beautiful. And come back here. And Marisa, I just have to give you the code so that you can book whatever it is you're gonna book, and you get 30% discount. And we started doing this scavenger hunt because we reached 3,000 followers on Insta. So instead of doing one of those that tell your friends to like us and tell your friends to come and la la la, we're just giving that discount in hopes that you tell your friends, to come and like our page, to come and follow our website, to come and sign up for our newsletter. And please keep an eye on the September newsletter. Keep an eye big like this on the September newsletter, because September is really, really busy, and there's a whole bunch of opportunities to hang out with me and learn stuff. And Alexa says, congratulations to Marisa. Alexa, Marisa, and La Dancy Nancy are the winners. They are the people who have won this 30% discount. And I love that it's going to the community that has support Blue Witch work for a long time. So, Sandia, you have to be next. Thank you all for watching. Until we meet again, never forget that you are loved.